Hey guys, what's up? John Wild here, and welcome back to another video. Today what we have is a comparison video of Battlefield 3 versus Battlefield Hardline. So first off, we're going to start with Battlefield 3, and I'm just going to go over a couple stuff that I like about Battlefield 3, and maybe compare a little bit to Hardline. But once we get to Hardline, I'll make sure to compare it to Battlefield 3 as well, after I go over what I like about Battlefield Hardline. So, we're going to start with the pros first. So the pros of Battlefield Hardline is its immersion. So you got all this dust and smoke that's being kicked up, along with all the tracers going around everywhere, and grenades going off, and explosions in vehicles and helicopters. There's no helicopters in this gameplay, even though there should have been, because there is some on this map. There's some crazy pilots in this game that try to fly it through the tunnels. But you know, you got all this going on, and then you know, you're chucking your own RPGs, and you're trying to survive yourself. And as you can see in the gameplay, everybody's pushed up to a certain point trying to capture those points. And of course, you can try and flank them. I'm just suppressing fire down this here alleyway. And, you know, just launching RPGs, because I know there's a Humvee down there that's just spraying down our guys. And so you got all this crazy stuff going on while you try and be the action hero, I guess you could say. Get all the points you can. You know, launching RPGs at Humvees and whatnot. Going through smoke, chucking another one, and of course, if you get a kill, someone has to die, so eventually you're gonna die. But, you know, you got all this smoke kicking up, you got the suppression effect, which I know a lot of people didn't like, but I actually tend to like it because it puts into the immersion, like, he's like, oh no, holy cow, what's happening, whenever you get shot at. So, I don't know, I really like that effect. I know people like Level Cap really didn't like it, but it's really good for the immersion and whatnot. Also all that dirt that kicks up when an RPG lands and whatnot. So other than the immersion, the graphics. The graphics were top of the line when this video game came out. I know there was Crysis 3, which is beyond compare of this game, but it was one of the games with graphics, and it still is. I mean, if you look at Battlefield 4 and Hardline, nothing much has changed. They literally just took away the blue filter, which is another thing I'll talk about. Nobody really liked the blue filter. Although, I'm gonna say what Level Cap said. This game is basically EA's piece of art, I guess you could say, and that's just the way that they imagined their piece of art. So honestly, I don't mind the blue filter, and if you go outside, I believe it's either in the fall, or even sometimes during the summer, once the sun starts going down, you know, the sky will be blue, but then if you look at the street lights, they're like that orange, which is basically the art style of this game during the night. So, honestly, don't mind it too much. You know, this game could be during the fall, I guess. I know Caspian Borders definitely during the summer, because they came out with a DLC for Battlefield 4 for that in the fall, but I think you guys know where I'm going with that. So, other than the graphics, the gameplay, you know, after all the patches and whatnot, because obviously this game wasn't too well in the beginning, but after all the patches, of course, it was pretty good. The gameplay is smooth, you know, the controls are smooth and all of that. So now we're going to transfer over here to Hardline, as you can see, spawning in here. And I believe this game mode is a heist game mode. So as you can see, not too much action yet. And I'm actually going to talk about the servers. So there's basically the same amount of servers as there is in Battlefield 3 for Hardline. And there's actually more USA servers for Battlefield 3 than Hardline. So that's definitely a down, like a con for Hardline, is that not very many PC players anyways play this game. I've heard on console there's about the same players as Battlefield 4 on console, but for PC, I'm not going to find that many good servers. A lot of them are in Germany, France, and all that. So, also another thing about this game is that the damage model has been increased across the board. And also, if you notice, the visuals may look a little weird. That's because I'm wearing a gas mask. So, damage model is increased, so you're going to die faster, which obviously they somewhat fixed the netcode back to a little bit of Battlefield 3. But now that you can kill faster, people are still kind of complaining about it. So I don't know what to say about that, but damage model has been increased. Weapon balance as of now isn't that great whatsoever, even after the first patch. But anyways, some other things that I do like about it though is that the graphics are good. I would say they're about the same as Battlefield 3, just increased the lighting and took away the blue filter. That's about all that they did, including Battlefield 4. This is basically, it's like, if you were to take Battlefield 4 graphics and lower them, that's what this game is. So that's graphics wise right there. You know, controls, they're about the same as Battlefield Hardline or 3, whichever game, I don't know. Battlefield Hardline's the same as Battlefield Hardline. Yeah, but like you can see, I'm using the M416 here, and this is the most OP gun other than the M16. Obviously, it's always the M16, right? It's like a thanks Obama moment. But you know, I just died from 2 hits in the arm there from an MPX. So damage model is definitely increased, and then amount of players is decreased. That's really all I can say about this game. I mean, they tried to innovate a bunch, you know, cops and robbers, awesome. I mean, who wouldn't want a cops and robbers? You know, you all played cops and robbers when you were younger. You know, everybody did it. If you didn't, you're weird. No, I'm just kidding. But, so, you know, it's definitely a nice difference from other Battlefield games and other games in general, because they're all modern warfare stuff now. Like Call of Duty and stuff, which they're actually going more futuristic, which I applaud as well. So I definitely applaud this game for taking a stand and doing something different. Uh, you know, this game just came out, not too much bugs whatsoever, but there's still that kind of those factors that play into it. So that's kind of what I think about Battlefield Hardline as of now. It's a good game, could definitely use some improvements, but overall I think Battlefield 3 is a better game, and for PC, you could get it for way cheaper. I'm talking like $10, and there's actually a sale going on right now, so $5. And get the same amount of player base, more on USA, assuming that you guys live in the USA, that's good. And just more immersive, better gameplay. And I didn't even cover all the stuff in this video. I mean, I could even go into destruction if you wanted me to, which was a huge thing with Hardline that people were disappointed about. But that's all I'm going to say for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to smack that like button, or just leave a rating. And leave a comment down below saying what you think, which one is your game, or even any older or newer Battlefields. Like, if you're excited for Battlefront 3, or you liked Battlefield 1942, which I definitely do too. But yeah, just make sure to leave a comment down below telling me what you think, and I'll see you guys later.